1.4.7, just testing out different drives and seeing if I notice any differences. Most of these are just fun drives though, so don't take them too seriously. I sometimes see comments and people are like, oh my gosh, she needs to add this, she needs to add this, oh, she really should be doing it. I'm just having fun. If you're looking for like super in-depth analytical code or whatever, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to be a real driver. This is what it's like to just be a normal chick driving. And this is how FSD will work for a normal chick who just likes to dance and sing and drive. Like, I'm not going to be this super professional driver who knows all the analyticals for FSD. Like, that's just not me. And that's not how everyone drives. You can be a really good FSD beta tester, but that doesn't mean you're the average driver. That doesn't mean your reactions to things are gonna be what a normal driver's reaction is. Like, those are two different things. So I'm the normal driver. This is how normal people will react to FSD things. I actually recorded a whole video and I realized I had not clicked the record button. So I have to say this all over again. We post all these videos on YouTube. So we go in all these spaces on X to talk about Tesla, and we have all these charts we're looking at, and people have dedicated hours and days and weeks and months and years to analyzing Tesla and trying to predict what's gonna happen next with Tesla. And it's just such a, this is gonna happen. No, this is gonna happen. It kind of hit me the other day, and everyone's gonna get so mad that I say this, but I don't care. Maintaining speed for traffic flow. This is going 55 and a 45 because everyone else is going 55. That's awesome. That way, if I get pulled over, I just tell the cop, I don't know, FSD said it was maintaining the traffic flow. That's not my fault. Why is it slamming me on the brakes? People are gonna get mad about this. It doesn't matter how much we analyze. Tesla will just do what it's always gonna do. We could say nothing about Tesla and the stock is gonna go where it's gonna go without us wasting our time talking about it all the time. Hours, every day. It's gonna do the same thing it would have done if we just didn't waste our time talking about it all the time. Now, I like talking about it. I like listening to people talk about it. That's not what I'm saying is we shouldn't. It's just, you're not changing anything by like discussing and arguing with people and causing drama. It's gonna do what it's always gonna do regardless of who you argue with, what you talk about. Some people just waste their time thinking they're gonna change the world by convincing this person that Tesla will do whatever by whatever year. Like, it just doesn't matter. Just wait for it to do it. There's only so much drama to be had. That's just my 2 cents. Although it does make for some really good spaces on X to hear people argue about it. So funny. I love listening to people argue about Tesla. You've got one extreme, TSLA or Tesla Q, whatever it's called, where they're like, oh my gosh, this is the worst company to ever exist. They're gonna kill everyone. Oh my gosh. Like, they're so grumpy all the time. And I legit don't think they actually believe that. Like, there's no way they actually believe everything they say, because what they say is just so asinine and out there. I don't want to give my opinions though, but that's my opinion on it. You've got that side. Then you have another side that's like, no, Tesla's gonna triple by next month. Tesla's going to the moon. No, it is so undervalued. And I'm not gonna give my opinions here. It may or may not be undervalued, but people are like insisting, no, it is going to go to 2,000 by next year. It'll do that. I swear, you guys are crazy. Robotaxi will happen by next month. You guys don't know what you're talking about. These people butt heads online, and I'm just sitting there like, am I the Nathan Drive? That's a cool street name. People are just sitting there arguing, and I'm sitting here like, am I the only realistic person here who's just like, no, Teslas aren't gonna kill people, they're great cars, but no, Robotaxi won't happen by freaking next month or by the end of the year. Like, it needs more time. I think it will be revolutionary. I think it will change lives, but y'all don't need to rush the timeline. I feel like they push their agenda more and make their arguments more hyperbolic because the other side is doing the same. You're just saying something to say something. Like, do you actually think that? Some people do, but I'm just like, am I the only one with common sense here? A lot of the times, I don't have a drive where I have to, like, I always have to disengage and take over, usually. I had a drive the other day where I didn't, and I was shocked, and I was so happy. It's totally doable to roll out robotaxi. I think the smart way to do it is to roll it out in a very high condensed Tesla area, like somewhere in California where there's just tons of Teslas all the time. A lot of people have zero intervention drives. Roll it out in a little city there. See how it goes. I could see that happening. These Tesla haters are like thinking we're gonna roll it out across the entire country overnight. That would be a freaking disaster. Why would we ever do that? You guys are so dumb. I was in charge of it. I would roll it out by doing it in that city. See how it goes. Then maybe expand it a little. Maybe try another really condensed city. See how it goes. And obviously, Waymo or whatever, they have someone who can always take over if needs be. Like, okay, we'll have that too. Like, it's not this like, people are so annoying. They want Tesla to fail, so they make up crap about it. And there's people that really need Tesla to succeed because it's their retirement or whatever. So they're like, no, it has to happen like next week. And I'm like, it's gonna happen when it's safe to happen, you guys. And it's gonna happen regardless of whomever you argue with. It's just gonna happen whenever it's going to happen. It doesn't matter if you argue with Bob on Twitter about when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when it does. You guys can both just shut up and wait for when it happens. Oh my gosh. It is very early in the morning. I need to not talk about this anymore. I am like going on tangents. Sometimes I need your love, just what I needed. Oh, this is the most disgusting pre-workout I've ever had. Oh my gosh. This tastes like armpit. Oh my gosh.
Pay me what you want it. My money not to Rihanna while the whole cup fucking wasted.
I'm gonna have my money.
Mom.
Why can't I sing? Okay, what the frick is this truck doing? How am I supposed to... You can't just block the road like this. How am I supposed to turn? People are just so entitled to the road. Like, we share it.
Stop it.
Why can't I sing?
You can't sing this song.
Why?
You do that.
Why?
It's for car design.
It's for the car only?
Yeah.
Okay, that drive went pretty well. No weird interventions. I did notice the traffic flow thing. That was pretty freaking cool. How it would keep up with traffic. I thought that was pretty cool because usually everyone's annoyed with my car because it's going exactly the speed limit and everyone's passing it up and it's actually holding up traffic. That was awesome to see. I think this drive was pretty good. I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but I guess I'll give it a 10 out of 10. That was awesome. Cool.